We are here. We are live and we are back. The worst podcast. Chris Taylor.
Mac.
Ellie, Eli. Girl, that's Eli.
Yes,
We
yeah.
have two new guests here.
We do. How are y'all?
Good. How are you guys?
Feeling good. Feeling good. Introduce ourselves to the peoples.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Santi.
Santi, Kendall.
Where you guys from? Just giving them a little background info.
We are from California.
The Bay specifically.
Yes.
The Bay.
The Bay.
Cali girl.
I actually have a friend, my photographer mentor. His name is Nick. He's from the Bay, San Francisco, and he tells me all about it. He always goes back. He always tells me like that's what he really was able to learn how to do photos, because like the architecture and stuff is really different out there and stuff like that. And just
It's definitely a great place for photography.
yeah, it's just I feel like anywhere you go, it's an amazing place just to capture some stuff. But definitely.
Especially from where you're from. Is any place different? I feel like you could catch an eye because you haven't seen it before.
Right.
Facts. So man, today we in this thing talking as we always do, conversating, just getting our minds going. Honestly, allowing ourselves just to think and talk with each other. And they say Valentine's Day is around the corner.
Yes.
And today is what, the 10th or something like that. So yeah, it's in like 4 days. Valentine's on the 14th. Yeah.
Monday.
So
Since
Monday. Oh, it's on a Monday
Yes.
too.
Monday.
Yes.
On that, does everybody have a Valentine?
Oh, he tried.
Oh,
to
wait.
say-
This gonna be our Valentine's Day
Ladies
present
first.
to y'all.
Let's be courteous.
We
have
are
Valentine.
Facts.
Oh.
Facts.
This is
We're-
I love
Oh,
it.
really?
We're each other's
Yes.
Valentine.
Yes,
Really?
This is my
Mhm.
Valentine.
Okay.
We do have Valentines. To answer your question.
I love that. That's how it should be.
Right.
I mean, these guys are
Making
in my
faces.
Valentine, but I don't got no Valentine either. I mean, this gonna kind of be my Valentine. I got another thing dropping. Ty Rogers, Fairy Tale Love coming. That's gonna be my Valentine's Day
So,
that day. Fairy Tale Love coming.
Like,
Shout out Ty Rogers.
Facts.
Valentine's, I feel like that should be disclosed. I don't really know.
It's not official.
We answered the question.
Right.
Right.
All you gotta, we ain't say names. We just said,
Right.
Do you
a
have
Valentine?
one? Yes or no?
Next topic. I feel like
Exclusive. The audience want to know.
this isn't that episode. Y'all gotta subscribe to the OnlyFans for that.
OnlyFans.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm lying. I have no OnlyFans.
Wow.
But if y'all do want to know,
It sounds like you got a Valentine.
look, 100 likes. I would
Look,
drop
all
the
you have to
Valentine.
say is yes or no.
Right.
We're not gonna ask you no name.
Maybe
We don't care
like it
about
was.
all that.
Yes or
Do
no.
you have a Valentine?
No, you're
not even on a hot seat.
Everybody
You
said
making
yes
it
or no.
obvious you do
Yes.
because you're not saying
Yes,
that.
you have one.
My mother's my Valentine.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
See, he's making it
We
more
should just move on.
complicated
Yeah.
than it really should be, but it's okay.
I thought this is our podcast, guys. What's going on? Santi.
I'm just saying.
Saying, yeah.
Hey, it's okay though,
But
because
since we're here, I feel like we should go ahead and open it up.
yeah, facts. Honestly, since you already having complications, so
Yeah, I feel like
explain why you're complicated, my boy.
while we here, Valentine's Day. What are you guys' expectations? I feel like what do you guys expect of a boyfriend? We're gonna go boyfriend, talking, and then just like a committed relationship
Well,
As far as Valentine's Day? or
Valentine's Day.
just- Okay.
right now.
I think maybe that's a little old fashioned. I feel like if a guy asks you to be his Valentine, he's taking you out, he's paying for dinner, he's getting the flowers, all that shit. Or can I?
Yeah, you cool. Yeah, you cool.
All
you
that
cool,
shit.
you cool.
So, I feel like I don't know if that's weird gender roles or whatever, but that's just how I feel. Like if I'm doing all the extra work, I'm not gonna want to go on Valentine's Day.
I definitely agree with her. There should be a level of communication. Personally, I don't feel like Valentine's has to equate to being in a relationship, but you definitely do have to have that level of understanding with whoever you're dealing with. Okay, if you're gonna take me out on this day, this is what you're doing. If you want me to take you out, then okay, then I'll do it. But I think Valentine's Day is definitely about catering to each other. But it's kind of weighted to like catering to the women more. So
But that's in general.
Facts.
As far
It
as
is.
like if somebody asks you to go out,
right.
they're expected to pay it
'Cause-
because they're
right.
asking you.
You're asking me.
Right.
Yeah, like,
You know what I mean?
you're asking me on a date, you want to take me out, you want to see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not paying my money,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not saying that say we went to dinner that I'm not going to pay the tip.
Right.
Fact.
So, yeah.
See, that's something that's really striking because a lot of people, I never heard them. Like, anywhere I ever went, girl never took me out. I think when I had a girlfriend, she might have paid. She definitely paid for meals. Like, but that was after I done took her out after 10 times probably of taking her out and actually paying for stuff. Once we got accustomed to being in a relationship, she was like, we gonna go out with this, something like that. But that's, as far as paying a tip or something like that, that's something I feel like that should be, you know, it should be 50-50. I always feel like, not even 50-50, it should be 100-100. We should be both giving, you know, 100% towards whatever it is. Like, and that's real talk. Like, even though we're giving 50-50, it's our full effort. And you pay the tip, or I pay for the meal, you pay for the dessert or something like that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that really helps.
Yeah, I feel like that's really what I wanted to get into. Valentine's Day was really just a starter. And I feel like before we start with that, what do y'all expect Valentine's Day? What are you
as
expecting?
men?
Yeah, as a male. Like, just
Come
in the
on,
whole
man.
day.
Right, because
We have a girlfriend.
Can I play Young Boy song?
I don't think you ever answered the "Do you have a Valentine?" question. I'm just saying.
I thought it was on the question. I don't think he answered it.
Let's just talk about the thing.
But I'm saying, like, so I have a girlfriend and it's Valentine's Day.
No, you have, because girlfriend, I feel like you automatically.
This is
if that's your girl, there should be no question about what we.
Well, I still think you should ask, even if you are my boyfriend or not.
I agree.
If we in a relationship and it's Valentine's Day,
I should still ask,
Sure.
do you want to be my Valentine?
It's the same thing as still asking me if I want to be your girlfriend, regardless of what we have
Because if you're already
established.
my girlfriend, I have to ask you to be my Valentine too.
Yeah.
Yes, just because that's
It's
a sweet thing to
traditional,
do.
like, you
yeah,
know.
that's what I'm about to say. It's a sweet thing to do.
So it's
a sweet
equivalent
thing
to like, say you're dealing with somebody, right? And you kind of have this relationship where like what's
Valentine's
understood doesn't need to be explained.
No,
That's not happening. So like I need to know if I'm going to be your girlfriend or if I'm going to be doing whatever I do. We're just dealing with each other.
Right.
It's equivalent to asking me to be your Valentine.
I think that's necessary though, because that keeps I mean, if you're in a relationship with someone, it should be. I'm not saying that you're looking to marry for every relationship, but I feel as if when you get a relationship, it's a commitment for years, or you know, however long God got you for. But stuff like that, asking to be a Valentine's, or you know, asking you to take out, it's like, but no, they do, but it keep the spice, like it keep it new, it keep it fresh, like the shit could get boring.
So
I
if
mean,
you know
just doing the
girls
same
like
thing
it,
over and
then
over
why
again.
not do it?
right.
You know?
And to keep
Right,
it
but-
100, if nobody asked me to be their girlfriend, I'm single. I can do what I want to
Okay,
do.
so hold on.
Nobody's asking me to be the Valentine. I'm not doing that.
Exactly. I'm going to study in the library for Valentine's Day. For all I know.
That's fair.
So
I
is
feel like that's
so is sex on the table? Like if you
On
were asked to
Valentine's
be,
Day?
on Valentine's Day. That's I feel like as a
I
man,
got a girlfriend.
if you have a girlfriend,
the
that's
same
what you
circumstance
need
though.
that.
So the man actually be his Valentine's Day.
Okay.
What else comes with that? Is that just let me take you out and have fun, or it's after the fact? What are we doing?
Let
feel
me
like
take
when-
you out and have fun.
Exactly.
I mean, no, not.
And I feel
Not
like when sex
specifically.
is concerned, it don't matter what you could have said. Yes, I'm having sex before. When it gets to that point, I can say no, and it's fine.
It's
Like-
like literally no telling. Like you can't really plan that out.
Exactly. You're gonna be mad, but it's like I don't know what to tell you.
That's
Type shit.
I feel like if you having someone as Valentine, you shouldn't expect anything
shouldn't.
from
Exactly.
no one.
Yeah.
It's just you wanted to take this girl out. You found out she was special.
Make her feel as comfortable as possible. It
This
could
is her
possibly
day.
get to
Right.
that point.
Yeah, and I feel like if it's really that with that person, it'll come either way. So,
Facts.
but
If that's your shawty, I feel like if that's your girlfriend, it's gonna come like she gonna.
Yeah.
Cause she is something y'all already accustomed to, and then it's just to me, it's just your job that on Valentine's Day, you know, try to make it a little more special. You know what I mean? Do a little
extra love.
You know what I mean? Cause all that extra stuff gonna make the finale that much better. Like,
And what you said, if like about being accustomed to it, if you have already like beforehand been having sex, then it's like okay,
Yeah.
it's not too far fetched to assume.
facts.
Right.
Now, if
Depends on
this
the
is
situation.
one's like if I first time meeting you or we just becoming friends and we like each other, we are fond of each other, and I ask you, you fuck with me, and you like, come on, let's go out to eat or something like that. You shouldn't expect nothing.
We're going.
Everything
to
is
eat.
going to
other
be
than going out
out to eat, dessert, and that's it. Bring you home. That's at least your expectations. Just because you never really know how she might respond to your personality throughout the night, or you might not respond to her personality.
Exactly.
So
100% agree. I feel like that's
and that's communication too, though. Like y'all need to have understanding. Like we about to go out and enjoy ourselves. Like, and if it's a fresh relationship, that conversation may not be needed because you just already know, like, this is new, so we're not even gonna go past that certain mark.
Right.
But that's just something that you learn. I feel like just going through relationships.
Reading the room.
Yeah, reading the room.
Yeah.
Like, it's something you gotta know.
And it's a maturity thing too.
Facts. Real talk.
Okay, so did anybody have anything else to say about Valentine's Day, or is everyone?
No.
All right, so we can go specifically towards like,
Honestly, fuck it.
the roles of like gender. I feel like besides Valentine's Day, we can go financially, emotionally. I do feel like men are geared more. They instead of the 100%, 100%, I feel like it's like more 75, 25. Especially nowadays.
I can see. Yeah.
And I don't think it should be like that at all.
What you mean, like financially? What you mean?
Financially,
speaking
with anything. So I
you feel like it's men 75 and women 25?
Yes.
men 75,
I
women
can see
25. It's now like with the new social media age, you have a lot of women.
They won't be like,
I want this man
Ari
to buy this for me, do this for me, spoil me, do this.
When really
and
you should
not
be doing that for yourself.
Exactly. So honestly, being in a relationship, if you can't, whatever you can't do for yourself, you shouldn't ask anybody else to do that for you.
That's fire.
Yeah, you
That's
shouldn't.
fire. Y'all hear that?
That's real
That's
talk.
fire. Like,
That's real talk. A relationship, I always say, like, I learned from my own personal relationship that I was in. Like, my one and probably only really serious one. Like, if you, any type of relationship, whether it be girlfriend, boyfriend, best friend, business partner, anything, you should come into a relationship to gain something. Like, you shouldn't be trying to have somebody take place of what they're doing. Like, say if I need you for money, like, that shouldn't be the case. I should have my own money.
Right.
I should have my own motion, have my own thing. We should just be adding on top of each other. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be lost without me. You know what I mean? You should be going through this shit together. If anything, like.
Yeah, a relationship's a partnership
Right,
at the end of
yes.
the day.
It's a
So if
partnership.
it needs to be 50-50 for anything, if it's
Facts.
75-25, it's not going to work.
And I have something to add on to that too. So like when you said you're supposed to be gaining to what you already have on, like I don't believe in my significant other makes me happy. I feel like I should already be happy going
Facts.
into that situation to where whatever we have is just gaining, it's just adding on,
Facts.
and it's just a better experience. If somebody is making you happy, you don't need to be in that situation
You need to
at
figure
all.
out how
You
you
have
can
to
be
figure
happy
out
yourself.
how you can do that yourself. So then you're not bringing your problems onto that person who might be ready for that.
Facts.
yeah, I feel like the mental, like, you carry with yourself, you attract the same type of thing.
Right.
Because if you're happy, I feel like you attract a happy person. Like, if you can't be, the people you're around is like a representation of you. Like, for example, me, Chris, Ty, anything, I have this going on, but it's just not me. It's Chris got photography, videography, taking pictures for schools, pictures. Ty got his own clothing brand. Eli's working, handling his business. I feel like everybody in your circle is a representation of who you are and who you want to be.
Right.
Because people in your circle can determine like
Facts.
where you are from like 5 years from now.
Real life.
Right.
And
So-
that's why it's good to tell the people, like, hey, I feel like you could do this better. Or, just being a good support system with the people that you're with so that you're all growing and not just like one person is the head of the group or whatever and then everybody else is supporting
And
characters.
that goes into having yes men in your group.
Right.
You need to have people that are willing to tell you when you're doing something wrong so
Right.
you could fix that. Not just being, oh yeah, like, that's good. Like, no, if it's not cool, I'm going to tell you that it's not cool.
And then if you see that it's not cool, other people see it and now they're
Right.
talking about you because your
Exactly.
friends don't want to tell you that you're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
So.
Facts. It really just, because I think as like black people especially, like, I don't know how much it is for Caucasian cultures, but I feel like we bond better. We can make laughter out of certain stuff too. Like we find enjoyment and so we have more of a swag with certain shit. So if you was to come to me and really tell me something, I might be confident in my way. But because you're black and we relate in some type of way, I might take what you're telling me a different way. I might actually take it as constructive criticism and not as some BS that somebody just telling me just because we blessed to be at HBCU and we were connecting with people that we really could relate to. So it's just, not everybody could take stuff certain ways. It's always how it's said and how they feel and how they're just comfortable around the situation or in the environment that they're in. And I feel like that's good where we at here because, you know what I mean? I'm able to get constructive criticism from him. He could do it back to me, and it's always cool. Even though I just met him, like literally like a few months ago. But just because we know we both on that
Same type
growth
of mental
mindset, we trying to just get better or whatever it is. You know what I mean? We able to take stuff like that and build, and I feel like that's good with anything you want to do in life.
And we were kind of just talking about that, like how it's better to be together and help each other up than to tear each other down, and now you both on the ground type shit. So like, you know what I mean?
Say that again.
So,
Say that again.
So, and white people don't have to, not to be like that, but white people don't have to have that type of bond because they're already systematically on top in every room that they're in. So if we're working together, we're stronger than anything else.
Like, that's why they want to tear us apart.
Facts,
because
Black
they know
History
how
Month.
strong we are. They
Black
really,
History
that's
Month,
facts.
for real.
No,
History Month, for real?
Let's take a little break. I really want to get back. I really want to get back to like the relation, the gender roles and stuff. But I feel like we need a little exit room right now because I really feel like needs to be vocalized. I feel like we have to stick together. Black people in a whole, like
Facts.
we don't really have much advantages, but when we come together, I feel like it's more than just when other cultures, when other people.
It's different, bro. No, it is different.
Like,
it is different.
we
Say
mesh
it.
like it's
It is
crazy.
different.
You feel me?
We are God's. I feel like we are God's chosen people, as it says in the Bible. Like we were kings and queens, and that was stripped away from us. They don't tell you, but like we have true history of like when you see like they bash bonnets and stuff like that, and they bash headscarf. But like back in the day, people used to have that used to be the thing. Like if you had the biggest bonnet, the biggest headscarf, the biggest crown on your head, the biggest chains, like the rapping and stuff, all that go back way to kings and queens in ancient Africa. Like that's real facts, and they take that away because people did that by coming together, bringing your knowledge, my knowledge, like real smart scientific people, African American architects, people like that coming together and built African kings, emperors. They don't tell you they came together and did that, and they put us away, brought us here, and made us slaves. They did literally flip the script, and they don't never tell you that. But that's real facts. Like we were the best together, and they can't stop us together. Like real facts.
So I really just wanted to congratulate Chris, Ellie, Kendall, Santi for just being here. I feel like HBCU college coming from where any black person, everyone should
Especially
be credited.
Congrats to you too, man.
Y'all really don't get enough credit. Y'all black, woman young. Y'all handling y'all business. You feel me?
Young and turned.
He got his own. He got his own brand.
I don't. We not talking about me.
He got his own brand on right now.
But
This
we not
is
talking
his
about
brand.
Yes.
You feel me? Y'all
Real
pretty.
facts.
Y'all, you feel me? Y'all doing y'all thing. I feel like y'all don't get enough credit for that. So I just want to congratulate y'all. Honestly.
Facts. Congratulate everybody. That's
everybody.
You
here.
watching it because you connected in some way. You doing your thing,
Even
honestly.
if-
That's really what it's about, just doing your thing. Whatever, finding your niche, finding your wavelength in this wave of life.
And making connections.
Facts. And you was just speaking on that.
Definitely.
Like,
Making
And then you guys
connections.
specifically are contributing to the culture. Honestly,
Right.
I firmly believe there's no culture in America without black culture.
At all.
So, especially with doing what you guys are doing right now.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes.
Appreciation.
And before we hop back on to Valentine's Day, I heard us talking about, I was want to talk about the NBA. And we just saw the Ben Simmons and James Harden trade.
Wait, before we talk about that, how about we talk about
I love
CJ
this.
McCollum coming to New Orleans? How about we talk about that?
Talk about that for a second.
Okay, for one, we'll talk about CJ McCollum coming to the Pelicans. Then we talk about Dame.
Okay. So for sure, CJ coming to the Pelicans is for one, since we got Zion, the Pelicans has been doing. This organization, we are turning stuff around.
We're gonna say since
For
AD
one-
left.
For one, since AD left, we had that was a wake up call for us, like
Definitely.
real life, because we had AD for 7 years and didn't do nothing. But besides, I think we went to the second round.
First
once.
round.
Went to the second round. We went to the second round because I was at the game when we swept the Blazers.
He like, don't do
We
him.
swept the
Him and
Blazers.
his
I was
team.
there.
Right,
I was
right,
there.
right.
That
He
was
was
an amazing win.
New Orleans.
He was
But
in the building.
that's a great pickup because BI is already an all-star. And honestly, Zion, he is young. They don't tell you, but Embiid didn't play his first 3 years. Damn near, he played like 50 games. Zion has like doubled that in his first 2 years or something like that. So if Embiid can sit out 3 years and rest his injury,
Trust the process.
Zion, trust the process. And look at Embiid now; they going to conference finals and stuff. Trust the process. McCollum is still got old.
I
That
think,
wasn't
but
good.
I think the
Still good.
difference between Zion and Embiid was not the face of his college organization as well as coming into the NBA. So Zion,
Embiid was
not
at
as big as
Kansas.
Zion. Not as big as
He wasn't
Zion,
as big
though.
as Zion. He
So
definitely wasn't
Zion,
as big
he
as
had
Definitely
this.
wasn't. He was probably the biggest thing since LeBron.
He had this reputation
Facts.
coming out of college, really high school, coming out of high
High
school,
school,
going
yes.
into
Middle
college,
school, like-
then going into the league. Of course, people are going to expect more from him.
Facts.
So it's not
That's
really
what
the
I'm
same.
saying. I mean, it's not the same, but I feel as if you can give him time. Like, it's no rush. Like, I'm not worried at all about anything that he has got on because he is with literally the best trainers in the world. Like, if he wants to play, he will play. And that at the end of the day, if not, we got CJ McCollum, we got Brandon Ingram, players that will hoop. We got who else we got? Valanciunas. We got my boy Herb Jones. He is nice. He is holding his. You don't know who that is, but you don't need to. He is nice. We got
No, they got
Who's
rid
that
of
guard?
Josh Hart.
we
They
got
got rid of I forget that nigga.
my guard, Devontae Graham. We got Devontae Graham. We got rid of Josh Hart, but that's cool because we got CJ McCollum. I'd rather CJ McCollum. Josh Hart was our starter. Anyways.
Oh, CJ.
Yeah,
I'd rather
CJ
CJ
McCollum is a
McCollum.
great
He's a
pick.
bucket.
For
He
the
was
what?
giving 30 with Dame playing. So he can give 30 as the
CJ
him
McCollum
and
always
B.I.
been
gonna
a
be a
bucket.
problem.
Come on,
They gonna be
for
a
sure.
problem.
Definitely.
Now, like you were saying,
So what y'all think gonna happen with
Dame.
Dame? Where is he
Dame.
gonna go?
He
I
has
don't
to
think
leave.
he's not staying. He's not staying
I
in
think
Portland.
he.
He's going to LA.
I don't know.
LA
He's
for
going to
Russell?
LA.
No, okay,
he's going to LA.
no,
It depends on what happens really this
I don't think
offseason.
so.
I want him to go to LA. That's what I want. But I don't know.
What's a good fit for Dame?
If he goes to
He gonna
LA,
go to New York.
Russell has to leave.
That's
Which is
cool.
fine. He's
I
not
mean,
doing shit anyways.
Russell Westbrook has been
right,
trash
right.
since he was with the Rockets.
No, he's been trash since KD left.
No.
Yes.
I wouldn't
He
say
had
that.
a crazy season after
because
KD.
all them
His
triple
MVP
doubles.
I was gonna say, you remember that triple double
And-
season?
Yes.
losing,
And
though.
KD was with the Warriors when he
And
was doing
winning.
all that.
Right.
And
It was
KD
just
had-
him though. It was
Westbrook's
just
not
him.
ass. He's
Westbrook-
not ass.
He's not.
I just don't know what his problem. I don't know. I don't know
Right
why
now,
they
he's not
can't
doing
win.
shit.
He. I don't know why they
He's a
can't.
cancer.
I don't
He's
know.
a cancer. To
That was a bad
imitate.
bitch answer.
See?
I'm just saying.
See, we sitting here talking sports. You don't see us talking about horoscopes.
He's a cancer.
No, I'm saying he's a cancer.
No, he's a cancer to their team.
Oh,
I know. That's what I thought you was talking about.
I thought he meant like zodiac signs. I'm like, what are you talking
Cancer
about?
to the
Cancer. Okay.
Wait, what's y'all
That's my
sign?
fault.
What's y'all sign?
I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Taurus.
I'm a Leo.
Scorpio, you
Big
know.
Leo.
Scorpio.
Whoa,
Leo,
and it's
actually.
crazy because I don't fuck with Leos. And Chris is my nigga.
What?
I hate Leos with a
Fucking
passion.
Leo.
And that's a bad bitch answer.
Right.
Oh my! What is up with that? Okay, let's give
They're on my dick.
Let's give background. Let's give background.
Honestly, look at the shades though. Like,
Right.
You know, these
Like
are
he
some
was
fly
like,
ass shades.
like,
You don't have
like
nobody
for
control
real.
the camera, but if I can zoom in.
Okay.
I should run over there and just zoom in
Yo.
on this shit.
So a bad
China for the shades, man.
B. We just had the conversation. They classify the bad B as someone who's like, what?
They give off feminine traits as a
Feminine
man.
traits.
You know.
Here's an example. So like if I see a nigga always on Twitter, he always arguing with somebody, whatever, that's a bad bitch. That's like
Okay, I feel like
But it's a wait. Okay,
Nah.
before you could on to explain this, is a bad bitch bad? Like is that
No,
something
no,
that you
that's
don't
exactly
find?
what I wanted
That's
to
about to say. Is that
because
something
the
you don't?
same bad B they didn't say, they
Right.
would give their number to. That's what I'm saying.
So is it really bad?
Come on, so what are we talking about?
it
here?
depends on the female, and there's a difference between being confident and being conceited in a bad bitch.
Facts. Okay.
So-
Okay, what are we talking
And
about?
I'm not trying to get on you, but
Because I keep getting called this, and I don't really.
I'm not
I don't
trying to
really
get
But
on
agree
like
with that.
we're not
honestly-
calling you one. Like I said, that was a bad bitch answer. So it
Because
was
I
a
said
trait.
that
It
no,
was
He's a
characteristic.
third.
Leo.
He's a third.
He's a third.
He has the traits
We know,
of.
and we
We
know
know.
that.
Yeah, we know. He's like he
Because I
has the
said I don't
traits.
fuck with Leo.
No, but no.
We know, we can
Right,
see
he
like
has-
where they can see this at.
let me tell you,
You know.
if I'm talking
And
to a
you
nigga,
know.
I know what. I don't do that, bro.
let me tell you. If I'm talking to a nigga and he asks me, wait, before we start, what's your zodiac sign?
see, I wouldn't
that
even do it
is
like
a
that.
bad, like, then I'm not,
It's a red
I'm not
flag.
responding.
But he's not. But he's not. He's
It's
not.
only- okay.
He's not bad. Like he's not
Anything-
bad.
He's
not crazy.
He's not
So,
bad. He's not. But I
The
know
bad
what you're
bitches
talking
that we talk about are the niggas that do shit that we wouldn't do personally
Right.
as a female.
about. Facts.
I'm not gonna sit here and ask you what your zodiac sign is and then be like, I can't talk to you because you're this. And I'm not gonna sit here and just be like,
I definitely think that's case by case too, though, because that's
It
what
is.
they ask you
It
for.
is.
But I know females
It definitely
that will ask me my zodiac sign,
Right.
and then they'd be like,
But
But
I can say this personally. Every female doesn't think the way we do.
Exactly.
Fact, that's what I'm saying.
I can see that.
Facts. That's real.
But I can really see where y'all come from. Like a lot of people do be not with that, bro. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people really be corns. Like outside
Cornballs,
of they,
yes.
yeah, outside of their physical self, like a lot of people be goofies. Like even the girls themselves, they just be pretty. Like after the
Right.
pretty,
No
there's no
Nothing.
like where I want to be. Like
There's nothing.
I care about my family. I hope these people there to me. Like it's I want to be on Instagram this day. I want to be on Facebook. I want to go viral for nothing. Not even to get paid. It's just like I wanted people to see me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that dwells in their inner like this is just me or it's how they were brought up. But a lot of people just be corns. Like
Speaking of that, like before, and then we're gonna hop back to the
gotta get
Valentine's
made,
Day
man. We
thing,
gotta
close
get
that out. But
I love
as
this,
like
bro.
speaking of like social media, like one thing I find, like you was speaking on how on social media this era, like women find as if like they want to be, you know, they want their men to be dominant by them, Dior, Gucci, all that, like, and I
Yeah.
think that spurs from people like Ari Don, just
It
that
does.
social
Jada.
media, like
It
that
does.
social
It
media.
does.
How as far as that, because it can be men and it can be women,
Right.
like they can go on that social media and put up that image and really make social media their life rather than not making money. I'm talking about like people like that even put
They're
their
just
kids
obsessed with
on
that.
there. Like they,
Right,
they,
yeah.
they have literal pages with
So
hundreds of thousands
that-
of followers. Like how do y'all feel about
Do you wanna go?
that?
Sure, I'll go. Sorry.
It's okay.
That
It's okay.
strays from being wanted to be attended to, like attention, attention seeking. That's really all that is.
And
Like,
then I think it's more they don't really know who they are. So they see people that are, you know, doing what they like. I want to be rich, but you're not
What
going
are
to
you
take that same
doing to get
exactly.
there? Like,
So
you know?
because they
Are
see
you
these
doing
people
what
that
you
are
love to get to it,
exactly
too?
Right.
That's the
exactly.
question.
So because they don't know who they are, they don't know what route they want to take. They see the people that are already rich and in the headlines or whatever, and try to do what they're doing. When in all
Right.
actuality, you don't even really know.
you
what they
don't know
did
what
to
they
get there.
did. So like, yeah. So nobody knows what Ari did to get famous
Right.
besides being G Herbo baby mama or an Instagram model, whatever. Nobody knows what it took to get there, and nobody's willing to find out.
Facts.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like,
And it
how do you want to be? How do you want to be famous or want to be rich or whatever? You're not even willing to put in the work to get there.
Right. And it's people that are so kind of cotton-minded, I guess you could say, that they literally like BBL culture. You see somebody that's rich and famous because they got to be, because you think they have a BBL, that's why they're rich and famous, and then you go get a BBL too.
And now
and
it's
now you
botched.
sit, right. And now you can't even sit down. like,
You
like,
sitting
for
here
real.
sleeping on your stomach, eating
Exactly.
out of tube. Like, come on now.
To be
Talk
Ari,
about
like
it.
to be Jada.
Let's
on,
talk
that doesn't
about
make
it.
sense.
Facts.
BBL be look like
got a
understated
BBL.
P.
Yo,
The
BBL is like the new braces. Like people
Exactly.
are getting BBLs as
Seriously?
often as they're getting braces.
Wow.
and I'm not
Yes.
knocking anybody because some people,
Yes.
you know,
Hey, do what you want.
Exactly.
You know,
you
like,
gotta
you know-
swap, do your thing.
Do what you wanna
Your
do.
thing.
To each his own.
Yes,
But
do
if
whatever
your
you
reasoning
want.
is because you want to look like somebody else, I got to question it.
Facts.
Honestly.
And I personally think it's the
Fabricate.
same thing with veneers.
Mm-hmm.
People getting veneers to basically hold up this image of looking like the celebrities. Maybe you didn't need it.
Bro, you could just get a teeth whitening, my boy.
Right,
I was gonna say, and it's more of a facade
right.
because now your teeth all fucked up.
Because now
Now you
they
gotta- you
shave
gotta
down your
shave
teeth.
it.
Right.
You gotta keep going back every 10 to 15 years.
Mhm.
Like, you know, it's all of this shit is not permanent.
None of that.
None of it.
It's crazy.
It's
though.
for the moment.
It really
like
is
you're
for the
making
moment.
this
They're
is
living
like
for the
a
moment.
temporary
Huge
decision
decision.
that you're making for permanent decision that you're making for a temporary problem.
Yeah.
BBL, go
You
to
gonna hear all this?
It's
You
gonna
know what I mean? We back at it though. Not like a crack.
I mean, I feel like that was a good intermission weekend. Y'all want to get back to the?
They really get back to the Valentine.
So let's go aside from.
We were just talking about gender roles and stuff.
Yeah, y'all want to go
financial.
financial or emotional?
We can go emotional. We don't talk about that enough, especially as a community.
That's what I was saying. Emotions and how different, how we just express it in different ways.
So look, so when you want, I don't know how it goes with everybody. You feel me? But when you want somebody, when a guy, I feel like a guy is the most modern way. The guy approaches a girl. You feel me?
Okay.
And then it goes from there. Applying pressure. What is that? You feel me? What is that?
Who needs to apply the pressure? You
I
said
feel like if I'm,
Or what does that look like?
what does that look like to y'all?
Ideally, doing just enough, but not too much. And that kind of sounds dumb, but like if you're
facts.
all the time, hey, what are you doing? And it's not conversations with substance. What you're doing is not a substance conversation. You know, so like if you're forcing the moment over and over and over again, hey, but we're not really conversating, that's doing too much. Like you don't have that. You don't have no other hoes to talk to type shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that goes back to what you were saying before, how like when you're looking for a relationship, you should be happy and love yourself before you enter anything. So if you got your own shit going on, if you happy, that means you got something going on for yourself. Like so that 100% time is not gonna be there at first because, you know what I mean, you attending the other stuff. Then I feel like you said, you don't need to do too much, but you need to do enough.
Right. I personally feel like it's a red flag if you're, like, say you're pursuing me and every single day, every minute of the day, you want to talk. No.
What are you doing with your life?
Yeah, because personally, I feel like that, I'm taking that as a sign, like, I could see it both ways. So it could be like, you know, you're making time out of your day to talk to me, or you don't have shit going for yourself. You don't got no job, you're not in school or anything, so you could talk to me all day. I don't want to do that.
The ideal way would be like, hey, I have to study for a test today, but after I study, do you want to go get something to eat?
Right.
You know, or figuring out a way to fit it into your schedule rather than it being your schedule.
Facts, real life.
And also, persistence from the wrong person is annoying.
Right.
It's annoying.
I feel like you gotta have something to come back to talk about. Like, if we were talking all day, you can't go do nothing. Like, when I ask you how was your day, if I'm texting you all day,
I'm already knowing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
If I'm texting you all day, it couldn't have been that good because I ain't leak or nothing. We ain't pull up. We ain't do nothing. We just texting on the phone. Like, so space is needed.
You gotta have your
Space
own
is
life
needed.
beyond me because you feel me? We don't. We get it close all day, 24. If I'm with you every day of the day, it's not gonna work. We gonna get tired of each other. That's like a lot of people don't get in relationships in high school because by the time you get to college, I didn't see everything I need to see. Like it's nothing new. You're not providing me nothing that I don't know. I already know who you are. Okay? But I feel like that's what the other stuff comes into play. You've been handling your business today. We can convene at the end of the day.
Right.
I feel like you value that more too when you're just not always there. Like I feel like that builds the love. Like when you're away from each other, when you going through shit. Like when you see a bad bitch walking by, you're not gonna holler at that bitch because you know you love your shawty at home. Like that's not what we on. Like
that's when you know you
like,
focus on.
It's real. That's real shit. Like when you see a bad bitch walk by,
it's like not even
That's not me.
But
she ain't got nothing going for me.
I can say being in college and being around like all y'all, none of these niggas are like that. I'm not gonna lie.
What you mean?
No, I have not met nobody outside of my grandfather that is not a cheater.
Or not a
That
cheater.
isn't.
I feel like
it's completely honest, loyal, and especially in college.
Okay.
Like
What's a cheater though?
But if you my
that's
boyfriend
what
and
I'm
girlfriend,
You know what a
shouldn't fuck
cheater
with
is.
nobody.
No, what do y'all classify as cheating?
You know what a cheater is.
What do
Like,
you
if we're
classify
dating-
as cheating.
so. Cheating could be you fucking somebody else, or cheating could be if you
Man,
have a
know what
girlfriend.
cheating is, bro.
But if you have a girlfriend and you're
That's why I said-
trying to get a bitch number, that's cheating.
That is cheating.
If you got a boyfriend or
that's
girlfriend, you shouldn't be. You
Stepping
know you
outside of a
shouldn't be
relationship.
flirting. You shouldn't be in no intent to get another bitch to like you. Honestly,
Right.
But
honestly, that's how I feel.
That's
That's
cheating.
your girlfriend. You got a girl. That's how it should be.
so is fucking another girl that's cheating?
When
Like,
with
why would you ask that?
Hold on. Listen.
That's what
when
you're proving my
when
point.
you're dating,
Yeah, so say you got a girlfriend.
not fucking another bitch. Yes, that's literally
cheating.
the definition.
Because
just
how would you
fuck
feel?
another
How
bitch.
would
No,
you
You never
feel?
talk to the bitch. You
No.
never
Fuck
text
another
the
bitch.
girl.
He's proving my point.
Me
Like,
You can't
for
fuck
real.
another bitch.
Okay, Eli.
You can't fuck another bitch.
Chris.
You can't.
Shorty.
Eli, how would
meet
you
her.
feel if your girlfriend did the
But
same shit? It's
different.
not.
How is it
Girl.
different? How is it different? Gender roles,
We're
gender
not.
roles.
We're not
roles.
doing the double standard. We're not
If
doing that.
a girl
We're not doing
cheats,
But see, no.
She
But
has
see,
emotional
wait.
attachment.
We listen to
but I still you're gonna say girls
disagree with
girls
that.
are more emotional.
we listen to the people. We got some girls on here.
Yeah, I'm about
Here
to
it go
say.
right here. Here it go right here. Eli.
we listen. Nah.
See,
So you got a girlfriend. If a girlfriend and a boyfriend is in a relationship, blah blah blah, and the girlfriend goes out, the nigga, y'all live together, type shit, all that. The girl goes out and fucks another dude or even talks to another dude,
Even
gives her
talks
time
to
to another dude, I consider that disloyal. So that's cheating.
Okay, but
If
you
a
But if you
nigga-
fuck another, if you fuck a
But
bitch,
a
that's not
nigga-
cheating.
But no, I can fuck a bitch and
got
never
some
talk to that
noises here,
bitch
but-
again.
We got some noises here.
We need something. We
me
need
tell you,
something.
I don't know.
I can fuck.
That
I
was
can
crazy.
fuck a. You tell me,
No,
Chris,
bro.
you ain't never
No.
fucked a girl and never talked to her.
No,
listen,
Never
okay.
even thought
That-
about
that-
it.
that doesn't mean-
This right here goes
Listen.
into the whole like if you're a female,
Don't even
you
press it.
have
I don't
so
know if
many
it's- I don't know. Oh, no, it's just down.
emotions and you're emotional, whatever. Not all girls are like that. Period.
down.
I could not
Wait,
gonna
hold on,
put
wait,
my
let him
business
hit,
out
let him
there.
hit.
But if I'm whoop-de-whoop with a nigga or whatever, I could not want to talk to him ever again. It don't matter. That does not mean that maybe you said
Bro,
that's acting like a nigga. I
You
don't
got
know.
a girl. I feel like you got a girl. You got a girlfriend.
But
Yo,
you
if you
know
ask her to be
It's
your
still
girlfriend,
cheating.
But he knows that.
This
though.
is
you
all
ask, she
hypothetical.
asks her to be you ask or something. You shouldn't fuck another bitch. You can't. You can't.
I
You
know.
can't do that.
I know. The girl obviously don't want you to fuck another bitch, but I'm saying, as a
okay,
man, you
it is-
know
you cheated.
that you
People
can
with the
fuck a
fun,
bitch
people
and
with the
still
toxic.
love your bitch.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah, that's
And baby
true.
boy,
That's true.
Jody,
Nah, but see, that's a
Fuck
different conversation.
bitches over and over again.
That's the
still
that's a
made sure his
different
baby mom
conversation,
had a nice.
You said and baby boy.
We talking about being. That's not being loyal though. That's just being, just fucking around. That's just
he
doing
not
whatever you want.
cheating on her though.
How?
Yes,
That is
he
cheating. That is
is.
cheating. That is
Wait,
cheating.
Wait, he
Yes.
talking
At
about
the end of the day, he
talking about baby
stays
boy.
with
baby
her.
boy?
Tyrese.
Bro, Jody went to another bitch house and she wanted to suck his dick.
And he
Why are you
said
in that
no.
position? Why are you in that?
Why are you
being
in the other
that
bitch house
position anyway?
anyways?
That's cheating.
I
It's
agree.
He
cheating.
could have went to the house
I
and ate
agree.
some
No,
food
no,
and
no.
left, and it's
There's
still
no
cheating.
well. It's
I
cheating.
agree.
That's
I
cheating.
mean,
if
yes.
he would have just
No,
went
no.
to the crib
Yes, he
and
could've
general
went
and
to the
did
bitch
nothing.
house. Yes, he
Why?
would have went to the bitch
That's
house.
crazy.
Why
That's
are you
cheating.
there?
And
Yeah,
walked
bro.
off.
That's
That is
cheating.
Like I said,
Going to another
Listen,
girl's
that's-
crib is
listen,
yes.
cheating.
That's like
Yes.
me. That's like me. I got a girlfriend. This girl wants me to come study with her, and I know what type of time she be on. Every time she around me, she
That's
wants
different.
Me,
That's
You
different.
know,
That's
right?
different.
He
know
knew.
what
You
type
know,
of
if you know
time.
that
So I'm
girl
gonna
is
put
trying
myself
to
in a
like,
But he
situation
knew
where-
that he used to fuck with that girl and he went to her house.
And how about
Yes, he did.
But
say
he
you're
also
at the
didn't
girl's
fuck her.
house
He
eating
went
some
there
food
and
or
didn't
whatever.
fuck her.
Say you're at the girl's house eating some food or whatever, not really doing nothing, and then the nigga, her nigga walks in. What does that look like?
So
You can't.
with that conversation
Right.
though,
The nigga is obviously gonna
No,
think like
okay.
that because
No,
why is my
listen.
shorty eating with another dude? That's,
With that
that's where it
conversation-
comes
That's
into
stepping out of the
different.
relationship.
with that conversation though, that's when communication comes into play.
Facts.
So if you communicate with your partner like, yeah, this is a completely platonic relationship, I have no intent to take it further than that, okay, that's fine. You know, go on a study dates, you know, go eat, whatever. I'm content with my spot as long as you're letting me know that I'm secure in my spot.
Okay.
That's all that
I
matters.
feel like
And hold on, and
wait,
if
look.
your girl, and if
That's
your girl
valid.
said that to you, would y'all be
But
okay with her
listen,
still kicking it?
But
with
listen, it come down to this.
That's valid.
It come down to this.
You have to be
It
trusting.
comes the line. And it come down to this. As a man, I know what I do. Nigga not doing what I do. So
Right.
in that fact, if another nigga if she won't go fuck with another nigga, go do your thug. The next chick gonna come, and if you don't, come on. Cause I know as a man, you know what you do. You know what you bring to the table. If you ain't bringing the shit that's necessary, she gonna go fuck with another nigga. If
Right.
not, then if she leave, then that's her loss. You know your shit. You know
Sure.
you know what you do. You know your wrongs. You know your rights. And if not, you gonna learn.
So
But I
you
think
gonna be
as a-
okay with your girl going to have a study date with another nigga? You're not gonna.
I'm not allowing, but see,
Communication,
that's
interesting.
me. That's me. I'm not allowing that shit. You not.
Right.
I don't like that. You not
Yeah, what
doing
you
that
mean
shit.
is
You can have a study day with
My
me.
fault.
Study with me. Let me learn.
Right.
That's just me though. But that's just me. Not everybody.
I can't lie though. Like that is kind of like.
But I mean, like, if it's your homie
The word
that you
date
grew
was
up with,
pushing
you know
it.
what I mean? Y'all
study
been
date.
I don't
like,
give a
Right.
Right.
It
The
would
date
necessarily
part.
be
You
a
could have
date.
just said you going out to study with a nigga
Yeah.
in the library. Like that's different.
And it could also
Study
be
date
like
is
we're
too
not.
much.
What if we don't even have the same major? What if this nigga we got
Shit.
like 4 or 5
I'm a
classes
double
together?
major now.
You know?
I'm a double major now.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
I mean,
And I think that there's a difference between being trusting and being confident in your spot and being as
Facts.
long as he come home to me ass bitch.
Yeah.
There's
Nah,
difference.
yeah,
Because
that
if you're
is.
doing all that in the street and
How would I
then
feel about that?
like that's
No,
different.
Study day. How would I feel like honestly?
It doesn't always have to be a steady date.
Okay, but I'm
Just
saying
studying
kicking
together.
it with another nigga. Period. If your girl said, "Oh, I'm about to go
With her
out
friend?
with my
Yeah.
friend,"
But it
If
depends.
the
I'm about
friend
to-
was there
Right.
before you,
If
you
you
have
broke-
no
that's
say
what
in
I'm about to
that.
say. If it's a friend like it's if y'all have been through hard times and really have
like made a connection to the point where like
I gotta meet
y'all
this
have a
nigga.
bond
Right,
that y'all
right.
have a bond that you can't explain to me. Okay, cool. But if you fuck him, okay, cool. But no, I'm not saying it's cool,
He
but
said
it's
he
like
cool
fuck
on
you. You go do your
Right.
thing. Do you want to fuck him? Like,
But it's like-
you told me you lied to me. You know you lied to me.
Yeah.
Own up to your shit.
Right.
Honestly,
it's just a maturity
broke
thing. I
the-
feel
broke
like.
the
Friend
trust.
thing is something
Real
I don't like.
Why you still going
But as we get older, like you gotta get used to that, cause like people have grown adults got friends they
Exactly.
learn 10 years and help them in situations you can't help
Exactly.
them.
Right.
So you feel me? At some point in your life, you gotta get over that. I mean,
Especially being in college.
yeah, but you have to. This is
Right.
where you build connections at. So
Yeah.
it's like I can't really get mad if you go on that study. I'm gonna be blue. Like I'm like, you feel me? I'm gonna feel some type of way, but it's like
You can't really act
your
on
thing
that.
because I know I got friends that I don't want to. You feel me?
Facts.
Like so,
You know
I'm.
how niggas are.
And I do know how niggas be, and I know how
Niggas.
girls be too. So I wouldn't even like.
So
But
at
you have
that
to
point,
trust-
Wait,
at
let's
that
trust-
point,
wait,
you're
listen,
female.
Let's 100% trust. If I'm in a relationship, I 100% trust that girl. She ain't gonna do nothing. If you tell me on the study, go ahead do your thing.
okay, so
I
at
ain't
that
tripping.
point, you could have 100% trust in your female, right? And then it's also up to you to put her on game on how the niggas,
Real
on
life.
how they act.
Right.
If she doesn't
Niggas
know,
gonna be niggas.
so say
That's right.
she didn't grow up with a dad or brothers to put her on game.
Hey, she's
You,
speaking.
need, you know, you gotta tell her, you gotta put her on game so she knows, like
Facts.
see
That
the
is key.
signs.
That come with communication though, like
Right,
real
right,
life.
right.
That just like you said last episode, because we always a lot of shit, especially I feel like in black culture, because we allow our emotions to make our reactions, and like
Yeah.
we don't actually think about always maybe not how it will affect somebody else, but how our reactions could affect ourselves in the future. Like you said, you make those temporary decisions, but we have to communicate on a different level only because if we talk about certain shit, it'll take out those blind spots of if you have a friend, you know what I mean? If I do feel uncomfortable, like me, if I like me personally, I might feel uncomfortable about something like that. He might not though, but
Right.
you would never know if you don't have
If
that
you don't
conversation.
communicate
You
it.
know what I
So
mean?
at that point, say you tell me it makes you uncomfortable, I won't do it anymore.
Right.
Or-
Or if I do
or-
it, I'll have precautions.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or you just,
mind.
or exactly, or you just know that it's something that I feel a certain type of way
Right.
about. You don't even
Right.
gotta really change what you
I
doing
can
because
reassure you.
this your own life.
Exactly.
You could do your own thing. That's
Yeah.
really what fuck up shit when you altering your shit that you really enjoy and you want to do for another person. We just have to have an understanding of I feel some type of way. So if you fuck up and you do something. It was never a misunderstanding. I told you I didn't
Right.
feel no type. I felt a certain type of way. So if you go do something and I bash out or lash out and feel some type of way or break up with you or something like that, that's on you.
Exactly.
Right.
Because
You
you,
knew.
you said the
You
terms.
knew.
At
You
that
knew.
point.
You can't never say I didn't tell you. That's always you can't never say I didn't tell you what I felt.
But I can say stepping outside of a relationship period is cheating. Back to that. Like
Facts.
fucking another bitch
I
is
agree.
cheating.
I agree.
That is.
I agree.
And then at that point, you're messing with somebody's health. Like
Exactly.
regardless of if it was just one
Facts.
time or not, it only takes one time.
Right.
You could get somebody pregnant.
Facts.
You can get an STD and bring it back home. Like no.
And don't let you not be honest about it. That's trifling because then you're really messing with somebody's health, their pH balance, however, for life. People get fucked up for life off STDs.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter
It's
all the
serious.
like emotional shit. Your health is first.
Facts.
Has anybody had an STD?
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to do those type of things.
And
But
wrap it up.
I can't say
please.
the stigma around
Damn.
that is ridiculous.
It's just no.
God damn, wrap it up, fellas.
Definitely wrap it up.
Go get whatever it gotta be, bro. You gotta
If
get
you
the
want.
And heavy
the
on
non-lubricated,
fellas, because
the
y'all
non-latex.
carry the STDs.
Exactly.
you go.
Heavy,
carry
heavy.
the
Y'all
STDs.
carry the STDs.
You do.
yes.
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Go get right. Go get checked.
Go get tested. It's free testing today in
Today.
the pharmacy building.
Go get right.
Well, until
Go get
2
right.
o'clock.
Yes.
No, they ain't gonna see this till about tomorrow.
But
so.
hey, they probably gonna do it
They
again.
always have testing in
They
St.
probably
Joe's.
gonna do it. Or hey, go to somewhere. Go get right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I know y'all out here doing y'all thug thizzle. So just make sure y'all doing
Because
it right.
Yeah,
Xavier
Sure,
is
y'all
a
doing it
small
right.
campus. Everybody's sharing
And
everything.
the ratio is
So,
crazy.
Make sure y'all
So,
doing it right.
real
Yeah.
crazy, real crazy,
Yeah,
real crazy.
yeah. So.
Especially the men. Hey, y'all do it safely.
Thank you. You don't need no kids, man.
Don't put nobody in
Don't need
danger.
no kids.
You don't need no kid, man. That shit
No
expensive.
college babies.
No,
Walk around this bitch with a fucking carrot.
Y'all do take care of y'all
You know,
kids.
leave with a degree.
Right.
They say it takes
Not a
it
baby.
takes a village to raise a child.
Don't start that.
Have a Xavier baby. If we get a Xavier baby, we're gonna have a fucking show about that kid. Like we need to just raise him on a Xavier campus.
baby.
Everybody's
Like
baby.
waffles.
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 Isn't that the cat?
It was.
It was. Did it die? Why you say it was?
Nah, somebody said
animal
he
control
died.
picked him up.
Really?
He ain't been out here since we got back.
That and then somebody
That's
said
good because that motherfucker used to be in the mice, jumping on the sofa and shit.
In the calf.
In the
Jumping
calf?
on
That's nasty to me.
counters.
I'm not
Yeah.
an animal
Been in the
person,
cat.
so I'm eating
the
and
calf.
this random ass cat coming in. That's nasty to me.
That's
In
what
the
I'm saying,
calf,
bro.
like
In the
when
calf.
they serve the
Calf.
food.
Yes,
No,
where they serve
like
Oh, then
in
you
the
see.
sitting that you see.
Oh, all right,
Yeah,
all right.
you see.
You funny.
About to say in the cab out of food, nigga. I don't even want to eat that no more.
Nah, I'm lying. I'm still gonna eat that pizza. That pizza go crazy.
I did just have some pizza.
He did just eat that pizza with crazy.
pizza was
man. On that pizza went crazy. But yeah, I mean, yeah, man, don't be cheating on y'all girls, man. Don't be cheating on y'all niggas. Man, if y'all do that, ain't your
Don't cheat.
nigga.
Just
If
don't
you
get
do
in a
that, ain't your
relationship.
bitch.
Right. Just don't get in a relationship.
Don't get in a relationship. If
Honestly,
you
yeah,
don't
if you still trying to cheat, stay single.
You know, that's
Right. Be a dater. Date.
cheat. You know, you can casually date.
Yeah,
Right.
You
test
know,
the waters. You know what I mean?
have your little fun here and there.
Exactly.
Just don't commit to anyone.
And that's what college is for us.
Right.
Have fun, kind
It
of figure
is.
out who you are. You don't have to be in a
So
relationship.
are y'all getting in a relationship in college? Or?
I can't speak into the future, but
I'm not gonna speak that far.
You never know what God. I really
Right.
feel like you never know. Like
You definitely never know.
God is a man.
Because you know, there's like I follow the 1925 Society page or whatever, and there's a lot of Zula alum that marry Zula alum. So like you really never know.
But who's to say if you're in a relationship now? I'm a freshman. By the time you're leaving here, who's to say that whole 4 years you stay in that relationship? I'd rather like get into a relationship later on in the experience and then you move out of college in a relationship and into life than being in college and you can't do certain
know,
things
and
that
I
everybody
feel
else
like-
can do.
You personally like being in college. You're still trying to figure out who you are.
Facts.
So like kind of, I guess it's kind of equivalent to like say I'm 18, right? And this 23, 24-year-old man wants to make me his girlfriend. What can I do for you?
Facts.
I'm living here in a dorm,
Facts.
right? Probably don't have any credit established. I don't have a car. I can't do anything for you. We can't build
Facts.
from here.
I don't think that's like I kind of disagree with that. I do feel like every relationship you ever have in your life is give and take. Everyone has to earn some more. It doesn't work out. Like for me and Chris, he gives me knowledge about the photography, or he's there for me as a person. Like if I need something, he's there. That's a real person. Like you feel me? That's what he gets from me. And then if he needs something, I can tell him about YouTube, or I can be him for a person. So
Facts.
everybody has to gain something from it. So from that situation, financially, he can help you out. He has a crib.
He could put you on to the shit that you said you
What?
don't know about. But I
Even
feel
the
what you're
physical-
saying. I feel what you're
Yeah,
saying.
the
I
physical
know exactly
things.
what you're talking about.
But if we're
I know what
physical
you mean.
things
I
he
see
might
what
not be
you
able.
mean.
You might not be able to provide, but emotionally, he might need that in his life. You don't have to provide anything. He isn't looking for it. You're in college, but maybe he just needs someone to.
I just
But I
personally
think-
don't feel like that goes together. Our age differences are too much.
I feel what you're saying.
And I don't
though.
think you can relate all the way on
But
everything.
Can't
I
relate
think
at all.
I think there's always everything is a case by case situation.
It
Because
is.
if he's a 23-year-old man and he's set and he don't need like you said, he already got, if he got his shit in order, you know what I mean, he may not need. I don't really know why a 23-year-old be fucking with an 18-year-old,
Yeah.
but hey, if love is love and hey, it's legal, hey,
Let's not
you know what I mean, do your
put ages in
stuff.
this room.
I'm saying.
Wait.
so.
But no, that's what I said. That's why I already just said. I just said love is love, and if that's what it is,
We
that's
don't even
what.
gotta say love is love. I'm just saying. What, like,
But you
why
don't
can't a
even. But you don't even.
23-year-old
But you don't. But
It's
you don't
a
look
5-year
23
age
though.
gap. Like,
You don't even. You look like a kid.
But it's
bro.
case by case though, because although you're 23, you still kind of on the
Say you
same.
look like a fucking.
You know,
you
wavelength
know,
as we are.
Yeah, real nigga shit.
I really forgot what was going on.
Like I said, that's why I said it's a
Like,
case
did you
by
see my
case
face? I was like-
situation.
I'm like,
That's why I say it's really a
And
case
y'all
by
just
case
keep talking and
situation.
stuff. I'm like, okay.
but
yeah.
that's being real though. You don't really have to have.
I mean,
a
but even if he is, what the fuck? He might
Right.
not.
You can
He
take
but
care
Because I'm
It's
just
case
here
by
to get
case.
my degree. I
He is
already
at a
got
diff-
shit going.
he at a different
This
level
is
than
just a
another.
side.
Every like I said, and that's the
It's
first
case
thing I
by
said.
case.
Case by fucking case.
Case
No,
by
I
case.
agree.
Everybody is gonna have a different like life is
glad-
built by your experiences.
I'm really glad this got brought up because I feel like the realness of it just really kicked in.
It's real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
agree
didn't
with
know like how much like
Yeah.
but it's real life. Like everything is a give and take.
Real shit.
You have to be able to provide something for somebody for it to work out. Like you either, for me, I don't really need much, but if you can take care, like I ain't gonna say take care, like feed me, but make sure I'm straight, mentally.
You know what I mean?
Everybody
Yeah.
needs emotional support at some point.
Yeah,
Facts.
like
I think
even
that's
if
the
that's
least.
all you bring,
I think that's the least.
everybody
thing
needs
that
emotional
somebody,
support.
yeah.
Facts.
Every
Need to
time.
be.
It
catered.
shouldn't be all you bring though to a relationship.
It shouldn't be.
Emotional support is bare minimum. I think
At the least.
you should know what your goals are, and then your goals should work together. I think you guys, like I said, it's a partnership. Everything should go together. So if that's just emotional support, maybe you need to find somebody else.
Facts.
I mean, I feel like what Chris says, case by case.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as men,
Everybody needs different
I
things.
feel like as
True.
men, like all I really need is emotional. I'm not gonna say
That-
all I
that's
need is emotional. I don't really
me
need.
too.
Somebody to have
like,
my back and be
just keep
loyal.
it.
You know what I
We
mean?
don't
It's just-
need anything though. Like
It's
how
a
we said,
want.
it's a
It's a
want.
want.
It's definitely a want.
Facts.
You could be
It's-
content by
it's heavy.
yourself.
Right.
Facts. Now I just like I was the only child, so I learned that like that was easy for me. Like being by myself is the norm.
Yeah.
So if anything else is like just additional at that point. Like
And I do
I don't-
feel like the emotional support is the biggest thing because like no one has ever really no female there's one female. One female has actually put me on game to like business related things like cryptos and she showed me how to pick up a website, how to
Facts.
run it, stuff like
Facts.
that. One female it wasn't even really my girlfriend, it was just the type of person she was. Like
Facts.
she had a real
just
life.
put you on game.
Like this
Facts.
how you do this, and she was younger than me, and I'm like, yo, it's kind of fun, but it just didn't work out. But the only thing, you feel me, girls provided was like emotional, like you feel me. But I
And
feel like that's the
sex.
heaviest thing.
And
Yeah.
sex,
I
right.
mean, that's not even a big thing either. Like we kick it for a while. I don't need to do that, but
That shit get
it
tiring.
comes- yeah, I really don't. I real life don't want to do that every day. Like
Right.
I real like. I don't want to have to come home and have to.
Right. It shouldn't be based off that though.
Honestly, if your relationship is based off sex, that's a problem. Like
Yeah.
Nah, if it's good,
Now
that's
we
a
can't-
plus.
Well, actually, you said based off sex?
based
Based
off
off
sex. If
sex.
you didn't
Nah.
form a relationship before you guys had sex,
Your relationship
it's not
is
gonna
going to be based
last.
off
It's
sex.
literally
So if the
like,
sex is bad, would you still be with somebody?
No.
But you but it's a difference between bad
Building.
sex and learning how to like have sex. Like you
Learning each
learn
other's
your
bodies.
you learn your
Yeah.
your partner's
Yeah.
body.
That's
You
the
learn.
best. Like when you know what this person like.
Right.
Right.
You know what
Pressure.
it do. You know,
That's
I know what
right.
to do to you. Nah, like,
Exactly.
when you get back Valentine's Valentine's Day is wraps.
Hope so. It's raps everywhere, my boy.
I wrapped everything.
Hey, yes sir. The gifts.
The gifts,
That's the gift. That's it. That's
The gift
that
that
is the
That's
gift.
not a
That's
gift.
not the
That is
gift.
a gift.
That's not
That is
a gift.
That's not a good gift. That is a gift.
No, because that technically could be my gift to you. How do you know? That's
Okay, then you gifting me. I'm gifting
That,
you.
no,
That's
that's not a gift.
That's not
That's
a gift.
not a
It's
gift.
not. It's not a
It's
gift.
a gift. I think it's a gift.
I
That's
think
a
it's
gift.
an addition.
Well, I look at it as a gift.
So if I just
What I
got
give
you
you
a
is
bunch
a
of
gift. I
flowers
don't
and
know.
shit, and then we
The
just
shit I'm
didn't
gonna
have
get,
sex, you would-
whatever
you would
I
be wondering,
get,
like,
is gonna be
damn.
a gift. That's what I'm gonna look at
It's
it
one
as.
of the gifts. It
It's
couldn't-
a
it
gift.
shouldn't be the sole
It's not
gift.
a
though.
good
That
gift.
keeps on giving.
It's just gonna hit a little harder
one
because it's
person.
Valentine's Day.
That's
you
a
know what I mean?
gift.
But like that's why I was
A
saying
gift, but it shouldn't be the sole
all
gift.
that
We
shit
ain't saying that. We
before.
just saying that's a gift.
All that
Absolutely.
shit before
just-
gonna make that final gift that much better. You do the gifts before. You have the
But you see how
enjoyment
that's
before.
crazy? They
The
can
final
take
gift.
just flowers and be okay, but you can't
But I feel like you
take
should be
just
able
dick as the gift.
bro, anything.
What is that?
sentimental.
All I can
But I'm telling you, if you do shit
Wow.
before the dick, it will make the sex better, bro.
Let's censor it to the D.
All right, my bad. But if you make the
But
sex,
this is the worst podcast.
it
You can
is.
say
But
whatever you want,
it really is just I'm saying you need the shit before is necessary. Like you need to do the shit
have to put in
before
work. That's what-
because
Butter me up a little bit.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Get it
Exactly.
Butter the biscuits.
Get the
biscuits
pipes.
up.
Get the pipes on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get the
Get
water
some
flowing,
flowers, some chocolate.
Oh,
If you
I
get
mean,
the hotel room
but
with the
that's real
roses, I
peace.
promise
gotta
you
be
gonna
like-
get some chicks.
You gotta be.
and post on Twitter with
you
the
put them
Dior.
on game with that.
the
That's
Louis
some
Vuitton-
guaranteed
that-
shit.
What?
If
Hey.
you get the telly with
No,
the
nothing
roses
is
and the
guaranteed, but that's
you get the telly with the roses
Yeah, we ain't gonna
with
say
the
that
candles.
nothing gets guaranteed. Nothing gets guaranteed.
If you that nigga, you gonna get some chicks.
No.
Honestly, if you that
What?
nigga, you feel me?
It doesn't always have
nothing
to.
is guaranteed, but that's a
I
great
get a
start.
bitch.
It is a great
telly.
start. It is. Especially
everybody
if
loves
nobody
that.
has ever done that for her before. Oh.
I guarantee it. Yeah, I'll go 5 for 5.
Okay, this is the final thing I'm
You
gonna say.
can't guarantee that because you don't know every female.
Since it's like that's the conversation y'all speaking on. Is the goal, like if anything, like if you're taking somebody out, is the goal at the end of the day to get sex? Is that the goal?
No.
You asking?
No.
I'm
For
asking.
him, we know what his answer is.
No, that ain't always. That's
We
not the
know-
goal.
we know
That's
what
not
his
the goal.
answer
I
is.
promise that's not the goal.
But
I don't even fuck.
From a woman's
Yeah, he
perspective,
don't either.
especially one that respects herself, that's not necessarily like always the end game. I'm not saying that if a woman does fuck on the first date, like I'm not saying you don't respect yourself, but just being able to allow them to have something to wait for, it will kind of make it better. The sexual attention that definitely make it better later on, and you got to see if you like them. You're not going to
Facts.
give your
Right.
body to somebody you don't like.
Facts.
So yeah.
I always think shit is a mindset. Like as people, we fucked up, and we all do our shits. We all have our fun, and I feel like that's just time for us as we own up, and your mentality, talking to people, your mentality, entering different relationships. So you know what I mean. You just have to own up to your mindset and really just own up to your emotions and shit like that, because you may go into a relationship thinking it's time you just fuck. You know what I mean? That's real shit. And then there's times where you need to build a relationship, but that's just all on you. That's all on how you think, how you feeling at the moment, because you don't need to go in no relationship just trying to fuck, and then a girl trying to get in a relationship and get you cheat on it. That's not the shit we on. So it's just a shit of a mindset. You know what I mean? Shit like this, conversating
And honestly, bro, like
and getting your emotions out.
sex is mental too, bro. Like,
Facts. All that shit
feel me?
spiritual.
Like I really can't even have sex with a girl I don't think attractive in my mind. Like I really can't go out. You feel me? Because we not gonna work. Like it's real life not gonna work. If I don't think you, like,
I'm glad you think that, because there's a lot of men out here. If it got some ass, they on it.
Not even that.
it is. A
If,
lot.
if
Can't
you
hit
stick
everything.
a dick in it, they like it. So
You hit it and everything. That's weird. That's weird.
You really can't hit.
Cause you can stick your dick in a nigga, but you ain't see niggas sticking their dick in no nigga. So don't say that. That shouldn't just throw that slang around. Real shit. You can just you can fuck it. She said you can fuck it. They
that's how niggas think though.
you
That's
should-
not
hey,
you guys
That's
specifically, but
facts,
that's how
though.
That's
some
what I'm
niggas
saying.
That's facts.
That's what
That's
I'm
a
saying.
valid ass point though.
You shouldn't just be trying to stick your dick in anything. No.
Some of these girls ain't even worth that, man.
Like, don't even do it, son. But yeah, I mean, I feel like just make sure y'all conversating with y'all people, you know what I mean, get y'all emotions out. You know what I mean? Owning up to the shit that we doing and keep on going. Cause
What's some stuff like as far as relationship? Like what's some stuff that's caught your attention? Like that you've kept with you? Like
I definitely would say like speaking on like
as far as the female or the male, like what's something that they've done?
that they've done. Like that's like something I like.
Yeah, not something that you learn. Like you know how we say the emotional and
Mm-hmm.
the financial. What's something that they've done that's kept you or just stayed with you? Like
I would say like I would kind of say like speaking about like just trying to make each other better. Like that's one thing I learned. Like when the relationship I was in, like it was in high school, so I was trying to do my business and shit, trying to fuck around and be in a relationship. Like I had to end my relationship because of that shit, really, because that shit kind of got hectic and shit. But like it built to the point where she supported me. You know what I mean? She did her thing. And I noticed certain shit where I could help her, and I noticed shit that she could help me with my business. She supported me in ways that I really feel like that's how it should be in a relationship. You know what I mean? You supporting each other, and that's the one thing that I always will learn and will stick with me. Like you need to support, and no matter what they doing or no matter what you doing, y'all should be ride or die behind that shit. And if you not, you need to talk about it. And if you have a problem with it and you can't fix it, it's not a relationship for you. Like you got to just talk and really try to figure out what you fuck with and what you don't. That's pretty much it, honestly.
I've never been in a relationship, so
Mm.
I I don't know nothing about that.
You never know.
Never. But you know I'm open to it right now.
But I feel like we had a good conversation. I feel like this was amazing.
We appreciate y'all for joining us. You know, our
Definitely.
special guest, Shanti.
This was amazing. I love this conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
It never hurt
it
anyone
went-
to
it
talk.
went
So
well.
These are the best conversations. Really,
y'all definitely speak well. I really like this. Like this is why I want to do this.
time
This-
went by. Like
It did.
It did.
I
It
really
did.
think
I
so.
didn't.
O'clock.
Yeah,
The
but
best conversation is when you don't look at your phone. Like, I didn't. I looked at my phone like
I really don't even be on my phone though. Like I don't even. That's what I like. I want to get off my phone. Like that's the type of shit I be. I don't even like to be on my phone. Like so. This shit was good. Like really conversating. I appreciate y'all. I mean, we gonna definitely do this again.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, no problem. Like, thank y'all. Really thank y'all for coming on this and trying to just get y'all word out to the people. You know, helping the culture, like you said. That's what we trying to do, and just keep on going. Keep on being the
Be
worst.
the worst.
Keep on being the worst. Real facts. Real
You
facts,
know?
man.
Shout out y'all for listening.
Right.
That
Shout out
handshake is
y'all
pretty
for
fire. I feel
watching,
like.
whatever. Hope y'all have a good rest of y'all life. Stay blessed, man. We gonna keep on going for y'all.
Turn.
Keep on being the worst, like we said, man. I'm Chris. I'm with.
Mr. Make It Happen. Mr.Backendd. Mr. Don't Do What He's done.
What did he say?
You know, this girl that's Eli, man. You on the worst podcast.
And honestly, if y'all ladies want to turn around to the camera
show your
one time
face,
for the
man.
one time,
Got
and
the
I'm really
beautiful
gonna
Kendall, beautiful
put y'all
Shanti.
Instagrams and things, if you know, whatever y'all want. I could put it on the video for y'all.
As you heard, they don't really have a Valentine, so fellas, you know, shoot
Hey.
your shot.
Shoot your
They
shot.
told y'all what they
Don't
looking
shoot your
for.
shot. I'm not
They
interested.
told y'all
Not interested.
what they like. They just gave y'all
Damn.
the keys. Y'all just
They
not
really just
Damn.
said the
Really
blueprint
just
around.
said-
We did
The
put them on
blueprint.
game with that.
You feel me?
Damn.
So like,
plotted.
We did.
We
So
did.
I
Learn.
think y'all should
Want some Bay
definitely
Area
learn
girls,
Rewatch.
some
Rewatch.
Cali girls.
Wow.
Facts.
They just told
Definitely
y'all how
hope
to
y'all
get.
listen. Hope y'all
they
listen.
really did just put y'all on game. And
Man.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
DMs
So,
is open.
It's over. We're out.
We want all the
Goodbye.
little
Hold on.
boys,
Have
all
a good
the
day.
grown
We're out. We're
boys.
going. Goodbye.
DMs aren't open.
I don't know if y'all